From Suncoast Credit Union Arena in Fort Myers, this is the 2020 FHSAA Girls Volleyball Championships. We kick things off with the 2A Championship on this Saturday as the St. John Paul II Panthers, representing 2A District 1 from Tallahassee, take on the Lake Worth Christian Defenders, the four-time state champs from Lake Worth. They're 18-2 coming in, the Panthers 13-7. My name is Jeff Radcliffe, so glad to have you along for this Spectrum webcast as we get championship weekend underway here in Fort Myers. Panthers will be on the right side of your screen in that Vegas Gold and Navy. Lake Worth, coached by Terry Kaiser, in the white. Head coach for the Panthers is Emily Serpico in her fourth overall season, now second in a row. And to lead things off is Caitlin O'Connor, the junior setter. Leads the team with 501 assists, second season as captain. And it is game on in Fort Myers. Free ball off the top. It was Montero, the DS, to put it over. And the first point goes to the defending champs, the defenders. How apropos. So side out. This is Sarah Montero. A little Spitfire, according to Terry Kaiser. On the near side attack, it is down for a point. Sam Taylor has her first kill. Side out Panthers, their second state final appearance, their third Final Four. A program that is trying to build brick by brick, according to Emily Serpico, their head coach. Knock off the defending champs, and a point is good for Abigail Tennisketter. So the middle makes it 2-1. Sound out Lake Worth. This is Sophia Aguilera, the freshman setter, who's come on the scene this year. Will set 3 rotations for the defenders. Trying to stay it in systems, tight to the net. Able to drop it down on the other side. And Franklin, I believe, got the kill on that one. Service from Amy Ajama. Bit of a misdig there. Leads to another point on the error. And Lake Worth back in front by 1. Where's Kelly Franklin, younger sister of Sarah, who is now at Michigan State. Sarah had 2,000 career kills. Actually, a lot more than that. Was on this team that won the title and lifted the hardware last year. In system, down the line, and it is wide. 2-point edge here for the champs. Franklin again. Tough jump serve to the back row. Free ball. Knocked over by O'Connor. Set the middle with Tennisketter. Couldn't put it down. Near side, block at the net. Waterfall left side. And it will be side out for the Panthers. Service from Taylor. In system, cross court, the winner for Alexis Jacobs. Jacobs third on the team in kills, up and coming player, according to her head coach. Junior right side laid the smackdown there. Tennisketter, the sophomore, who played in that championship game last year as a freshman. Had 10 blocks in the state semifinal. One of those rare little blockers that will serve. Again, Franklin Look at Jacobs. Jacobs from the right side. Again, back-to-back kills. (6-3). Tennisketter to serve again. First touch from Taylor. A bit of a self-destruct there. O'Connor, the captain, tried to save it. And the defenders have built up a 4-point lead here in this first set. Fourth serve now for Abigail. That one is long. So that stops the run. St. John Paul gets the point and the side out. Johanna Vicentainer served, was really tight to that back line. Picked it up anyway, and they get it down on the floor. And it's Lake Worth Christian point. 8-4. Our referees for today's match representing the Gulf Volleyball Association. Up ref is Michelle Poirier. The down ref, Chad Reinecke. And on the line, you have Debbie Pentuck and Gil Whitmore. That one is out of play. Point St. John Paul. Trying to cut into a 3-point deficit. Lene Austin, the sophomore middle. From the back row, Franklin, not that time. Back row attack from the other number one, Sam Taylor. Up by O'Connor, got the tip, and it's a point for St. John Paul. Cutting it to 2. So strong serving here. Lene Austin does have 28 aces this season. First touch from Franklin. It's Foligno now setting, and that one is wide. And the Panthers are within 1. Austin, a difficult touch from Montero. Set up by O'Connor. Coming to the near side, Caputo. Back row attack. Taylor into the net. Oh, it drops down. And we are tied at 8. Austin looking for the lead here. Floats it to the back. Foligno. Cross court. Couldn't put it down was Caputo. But able to get a nice strong rebound all the way across the net. And it will be a point for Lake Worth Christian. They already assumed the lead, 9-8. Carly Horn. Great on the serve receive, but also a good server as well. Go that well with Franklin off the block and good for a point. With Christian 18-2 this year. A very odd year for just about every team coming in here because of COVID-19 as far as scheduling. Back row. Big dig from Tomlinson. And that was down again. Franklin really heating up now. 11-8. Two losses for Lake Worth Christian as St. John Paul II calls the timeout with a 3-point deficit. Going back to Lake Christian's 2 losses to Seacrest Country Day 3-1, Kings Academy 0-3. Didn't really play the same difficult schedule they are accustomed to in Lake Worth. But you got to play the teams in front of you. To Fort Myers, Highlands Christian 3-0, and then in the region semis, Boca Raton Christian 3-1. We'll by Westwood Christian 3-0. And then First Baptist of Naples, they lost the first two sets to the defenders. Won the third and fourth, and then the deciding fifth, they were trailing by 3 points and ended up pulling it out to get back here, trying to defend their title. So they got championships in 11, 2012, 15, and 19, looking for back-to-back and 5 overall today. So after the timeout, it was called by Emily Serpico. Some adjustments get made. That one is down for another point. Reconciling the scoreboard, 11-9, those of you watching at home. A bit of an overpass, 2 touches. So Lakeworth should be 12-9. 11-9 on the scoreboard, we'll keep it there. Keep it official. A dig by Tomlinson. Tennis getter. Atwood had the first touch, and the pass was not sufficient. Now it's 12-9. Okay, make that 13-9. Just following the leader, folks. There's Taylor trying to put it down in system. Tennis getter at the net. Set from the back row. Taylor able to get it good to go. (13-10) side out for the Panthers. Make a long trip from Tallahassee. Back set. Another kill for Kelly Franklin. Just keeping that cushion up by 4. Here comes Sophia Aguilera, freshman setter. Trying to extend the lead here from the service line. Gets it to the back. Tip to the line. This is Jacobs long. Touch from Franklin. We'll go back to her. Off of Aguilera. It'll be Taylor. One and done. Oh, selling out there was Najoma. Tuck it to within 2 now. Najoma will serve into the net, service error. It's the first one of those this match, I believe. Point defenders, and here's Kelly Franklin. 5'10" junior. Oh, tough serve. And it's the ace. Lead swells to 4. Franklin again. Taylor got the first dig, and it's denied at the point of attack. But out of play. So John Paul II, St. John Paul II. That's 16-13. Again, it's Taylor to serve. Jacobs got it to go. Just not letting the Panthers get within striking distance. Just moving that target, kicking the can down the road. Abigail Tennisgetter. Ooh. Tough for Atwood to handle. Free ball, spinning right to that 3-meter line. Paul II gets away with it. Panthers 13-7. They had some drama in their road to Fort Myers as well. Third hit is over for O'Connor. Jacobs, double touch. And Paul II cuts it to 2 here. Panthers on a 10-game winning streak following a 3-7 start to the season. Talk about peaking at the right time, right? Lake Worth Christian back to 3. Allie Tomlinson, the senior, great leader for this team. Great attitude, bubbly personality. Great serve there. From the back row. And it's a kill for Taylor. 18-16 here in set 1. Region quarters, the Panthers beat Eagles View. Then in the semis, Harvest Community, both 3-0. And this one's to the scorer's table. Watch out now. It's a 1-point deficit now for the Panthers, who had back-to-back 5 setters in the region finals and state semis, Christchurch and then at Geneva in Winter Park. So both of these teams have dealt with some adversity here late on, as Emily Caputo got the kill. Lake Worth Christian by 2 here, looking to be the first to 20 in this first set. A tough serve. O'Connor, second touch, and nope, a lift. It is 20-17. Carly Horn. Oh. They like that one back, Lene Austinwood. 21. And timeout called by Emily Serpico. Down by 4 with only 4 points to play with. A good place for a timeout. This St. John Paul II team, nary a senior. Not one senior on that roster. Emily Serpico, 35 years old. Played at Catholic University just outside our nation's capital. Graduated in 2008, played volleyball, tennis, and basketball there. Native of Tallahassee, and started at Leon High School before that, class of 04. Leon back here this year to defend their title later on today. That's coming in the 6A final at 7 o'clock. They'll take on Mater Academy. From the back row. And the timeout was fruitful. Cutting it to 3. O'Connor continuing to serve here. Like Serpico said, when the team is down, she gets us out of the muck. Unfortunately, we're going to be stuck in the muck on that one. With Christian 3 points away from securing a first set win. Well, the serve receive's been a problem here. Need to settle in. John Paul II trading blows here. Need to get a run of a couple of points to make this interesting. Good serve. And at the net, a miss hit Taylor had it spin off her hand. So some attack errors, some service errors are some of the things Coach Serpico will talk about, I think, in between these sets. You settle down, you're giving yourself a great chance against the juggernauts, Lake Worth Christian. 4th all-time in playoff wins in the state of Florida. Oh, not even contested. Tennis getter put it right in front of that back line, and it is set point. 24-19. Serving out Sofia Aguilera. 3 aces in that state semi. In the middle, a bit of a miscommunication. Paul II there into the net. He gets the point because in the net on the other side, I beg your pardon. Still set point. Serve from Ujama for the set. It's blocked. So Taylor stood up there with Lene Austin. Three more set points to work with if you're Lake Worth Christian. You'd rather be in that position. Free ball. Jacobs trying to stay in system. They feed the middle up high and can't keep it from hitting the ground. And it'll be a timeout for Terry Kaiser with a 2-point advantage. So far, St. John Paul II has staved off 3 set points. Two more to work with. Here we go. Still serving. Lene Ujama. For the first ball kill. Double contact tightens it up that much more. It's 24-23. That's 4 set points staved off here. Ujama, strong serve. We'll look for Franklin. Big dig by Ujama. Another one from O'Connor. Montero, the first touch, cross court is out of play. We're tied at 24. 5 set points. Oh, and it's going to be an ace. 25-24, the first lead for St. John Paul in this set. And now it is set point the other way. Timeout. Ujama with a run from the service line here. Oh, the ebbs and flows of high school volleyball. It was 24-19. It's been 6 straight points. 6-0 run for the debutantes from St. John Paul II. Last year went 15-12. On the precipice of getting a set 1 victory here in the state championship in Class 2A. Ujama have one more big serve in her. It's to the back row. Horn had the first contact. They're going to go to the well, and Franklin ties it up. 25 all. battle here to start the day off. Franklin with a nasty serve. Spinning. Staying in system, O'Connor puts it up. And Sam Taylor drops it down. We're tied again. Make that St. John Paul II up by 1, and it is set point. It's 26-25. In the middle, tennis getter. Now she ties it up. 26. Just gets the ace. Let's serve. Well, the lucky bounces you can get. Now set point. Back to Lake Worth Christian. Then it was 24-19. Couldn't close it out. Well, they'll do it the hard way if they can get it here with Tennis Getter. And it is long. 10 straight wins for the Panthers. They came in confident. Thought to send a message here to start this off. Tied at 27. In the middle it comes. Caputo. Got it. Tomlinson served it. In system. Back row attack. Couldn't put it down. Dig from Tomlinson. And there's the point that wins it. 29-27. So Lake Worth Christian, a marathon first set. And St. John Paul battled back. And we will switch sides and go to a set two in a moment. Watching the 2020 FHSAA Girls Volleyball Championship in Class 2A. We'll be right back. Our photographer extraordinaire Scott Lusby just made a great observation. They are not switching sides in this era of COVID-19 out of safety. Less crossing, high-fiving. So we'll continue with St. John Paul II down a set. We'll stay on the right side. Interesting. In Smart. St. John Paul II in that first set. Hitting 483. Lake Worth Christian 424. The hitters were pretty much unencumbered at the net. Not many blocks. In fact, just one. Is that correct? 2 for St. John Paul II, 1 for Lake Worth Christian. So defensively, time to step up. Sam Taylor had 12 kills in the first set for St. John Paul II. Kelly Franklin leading with 8 for Lake Worth Christian. Tennis Getter and Caputo each had 4. Alexis Jacobs 3. Taylor's been most of the show on the other side, though. Jama's got 2. O'Connor and Austin with a kill each. How about this, though? 2 teams combined for just 3 service errors in that first set. Strong. 1 for St. John Paul II. And 2 for the defending champs. 7 ties, 2 lead changes. Let's see, the digging wasn't the best on either side, in particular St. John Paul II. Shaka reason they might have dropped that first set is been able to defend their side of the court very well. Four receive errors for St. John Paul II in that first set, with Christian with 2. Will have to change. Underway, set number 2. 2A final. Dumped over. Back, can't get it to drop. As Montero was there, free ball. And Lakeworth Christian, as they did in the first, will start off the second set with the first point. 29-27 in our first set. Right at the point of attack, there's a block. Big ups, Emily Caputo, one of the new players this year, homeschooled. Don't have as wicked a swing as some of the other players on the team like Franklin, but she was called Wicked Smart. Wicked Smart by Terry Kaiser. Here's Franklin. That one across court, can't get it down. Point John Paul II, it's 2-1. He'll serve for the first time in this set. Back row attack from Horn. Polino and Franklin lays it down the line. A rocket, and it's 3-1. It's a 10 a.m. start here for Terry Kaiser, perhaps. Just a little slow to wake up. Strong serve. It's an ace for Montero. Terry called her tiny, but not afraid. Not afraid to let it fly. Montero, the freshman DS. There's Taylor. Not good enough. Comes back the other way. Lakeworth Christian is now up 5-1. And Montero will continue this. Extra plays 3 rotations on that back row. St. John Paul II gets the side out. Trailing 5-2 here. Fresh ball. Johanna Eisen-Tainer. This energy, this excitement. And that time, service error. Side out, Lakeworth. And it's 6-2. Sofia Aguilera sharing the setting duties this year with Parker Foligno. In the 7 shirt. She'll get the second ball. And feed the middle. Tennisketter gets it again. Strong start here for the defenders. Looking to defend their title. The team that lost their heavy hitter, Summer Franklin, now in Michigan State in the Big Ten. And a repeat. Set on the right side. Franklin can get you there too. 8-2. Timeout. Emily Serpico. And St. John Paul II. Terry Kaiser, her defenders, just like Steph Taxis and Terry Kaiser coaching Lake Worth Christian. It's just kind of the certainty in life, isn't it? Kaiser in her 15th season. And has coached a lot of players and a lot of coaches. I called her on our coaches call yesterday. She's like the Bill Belichick of high school coaches. It's 8-3. There's this coaching tree. Players that have played for her. Coaching all over the state. She couldn't even count how many. 9-3 now. Starting to get into a groove here. And that one's out. Over 700 wins. Always found it interesting, her college days. She played at Dordt College in Iowa. Their nickname? The Defenders. One of the more unique names in college and in high school. It was just apropos. 10-4. Reconciling the scoreboard there for you. It'll be Tennisketter to serve. Davis played it over, now coming back up high and down hard. Oh, it came all the way back across. In the middle it comes. Caputo got it. Coach Kaiser from Hull, Iowa. Western born and bred, made her name here in the Sunshine State. A very public battle with breast cancer in July of 2015. Ever since, coaching staff worn the color pink. $13-4. Groove. How much did that first set take out of St. John Paul II? They battled back from 24-19 down to take the lead, only to succumb in the end. Able to get the side out here. They need quite a run, down by 8. Aguilera blocked at the point of attack by Austin. Ball is back-to-back points here. And Delaney Atwood, the libero, will serve for the Panthers. The junior transfer from Leon High School. Free ball, taken is Vicentainer. Come to the right side, and Jacobs able to absorb that blow. Rolls it to the back. Not that time for Taylor. Oh, it was tipped. Lake Worth Christian, 14-6. And in control of this second set. There's Tomlinson. Grew up in Virginia. One of the leaders of this team, one of the seniors. Coach Geiser said we can't win without her. Back at the point of attack from Austin. Paul the second getting the point. Renee Austin, just a sophomore, joined the team this year. Some huge blocks in that state semifinal win against Geneva. Austin will serve now. Possible college player, according to Coach Serpico. They can block just about anything. And we'll try to dig that one. It's out of play by a mile. 15-7. Tennis getter to serve. Toeniskoetter. Good thing high school players don't have their names on the back of the jersey. It wouldn't fit. Another point for Lake Worth Christian, 16-7. Tennis getter, a player, learned a lot from Sarah Franklin when she was here. It's another timeout. Called by Emily Serpico. Was trying to build that program up in Tallahassee. All year she's been telling folks, brick by brick, telling her team that's how excellence is built, one small piece at a time. Each point, each set, each win. Midway through this second set. 13 kills for Taylor for St. John Paul II, 12 for Kelly Franklin. Great story this year. They have some work to do to the Panthers. Blocked, but on the wrong side of the net for Lake Worth, and St. John Paul II tighten it up to 16-8, cut it in half. Caitlin O'Connor, second season as captain of this team, gets the ace. Player that really runs the floor, the setter, goes without saying. Great passer, great server. And a rare service error for Franklin. It's 16-10. Never quit, never die. That is the attitude of these Panthers, no matter how much they're down. Activate in the middle. It's just the deft touch from Caputo. Christian by a touchdown and an extra point. Montero to serve. It's a good one, just past the line. Franklin up high and down hard. Big time players rise in those big-time games. The state championship certainly qualifies. Joust at the net. And Lakeworth will put another number on the board, 19. Service run continues from Montero. Is that number 9, same as Emily Lampman. Great player in Defenders history, now the assistant coach at Palm Beach Gardens. John Paul II, 19-11. Robin Minery, who will coach Ponte Vedra in our next match, also a graduate and former player at Lakeworth Christian. And the line, good again. Tennis getter just hits the tape. First to 20 once more. Aguilera. Activate in the middle that time as Taylor came inside. There's Jacobs, not that time, to the back. Good dig by Horn. And down the line, it's good for a point. Lakeworth Christian by 10. Aguilera. Whoops. What's that about? Right on the right spot on the floor. And Emily Serpico needs an explanation from our down ref Chad Reinecke. They called it. 21-11. Got to stand in the right spot. Aguilera again. A 10-point advantage. And quick set in the middle. How do we get it to go? Side out. Here's Amy Ajama, who had a great service run to early cut into that advantage in that second set. And she'll get one and done that time. 22-12. Franklin all the way from far side. Lets it fly with a downspin. Back row attack from Taylor. Free ball over by Montero, attacking the middle. We're going to try to get Taylor active anywhere. Middle, right, outside, back row. She'll serve it now. 22-13. Called Taylor fire on the court. And won't get a chance at that one. That was down so quick. And it's 23-13. Taylor, a likely college player for St. John Paul II. School record 371 kills in this COVID-19 shortened season, and she's just adding to that total today. Closing in on 20. 23-14. To serve. Free ball. Montero takes it. Taylor. Back to her. Off the block and good. Backing up the kills here, Taylor. Hit 290 coming into the match. Appears to be rising. for the libero Atwood. A little bit of a run here from St. John Paul II. 23-16. Lakeworth Christian looking to shut the door. Set up by Aguilera. The middle, not that time for Caputo. Yes, it did fall. Initially dug, but pass was off target. And it is now set point here in set two. 24-16. Tomlinson. Claire was so hard on herself. Floats that to the back. In system, it's Austin trying to survive. 8 set points to work with this time. Back row attack. It's Franklin with the first touch. She'll attack from the back row. Blocked at the point of attack, right at the net. And Austin gets the kill. 24-17. And Lene Austin. These two middles, Austin and Ajama, really don't come off the floor. That's something you see in the bigger classifications. Everything's a little bit more specialized. In the middle, Caputo, and she's got it. 25-17, it goes to Lakeworth Christian. They're a set away from championship number 5. And they lead St. John Paul II 2-0. In Fort Myers, Lakeworth Christian cruising in that second set, 25-17. The first one went 29-27, and it was the attackers that featured. Both of those teams were hitting over 400 in that first set. Not so this time. So Lakeworth Christian started digging and blocking and dropped down St. Paul's attack percentage to 200. Lakeworth Christian kept it over 3 at 333. Kelly Franklin with 14 kills to lead the way. Really spread out though. Tennis Getters got 9, Caputo 9. Jacobs has had 3. It's pretty much the Sam Taylor show on the other side. She's got 19 of the 23 total kills by St. John Paul II. Seven service aces for Lakeworth Christian to 5 errors, 3 and 2 on the other side. Some trends that have to reverse if the Panthers are going to extend their stay here in Fort Myers by another half hour or so. So we're in set 3. Just come to the realization that the number of the set did not change. So our apologies in that last set, that second set. So we're now in set 3. It is 2-0. Teams are not switching sides due to COVID-19 precautions. Everybody wearing the masks here, a requirement. And we're underway in set 3. And for the third straight set, Lake Worth Christian out to the early lead. Here's Montero, the Spitfire. The ball's on the right side that time. The correct side for St. John Paul. It's actually the left side. Bellamy Atwood. Libero will let it fly. The rock of the back row. A pinball wizard that time. Lake Worth Christian back in front, 2-1. Sofia Aguilera. This one's been strong here in her first championship. From the back, it's Austin. Well, that time. Sophia to serve again. It was Austin the first touch, activating the center that time. Taylor couldn't do anything with it. Wasn't where she needed it to be. Just been a little off kilter. She and O'Connor. There's O'Connor. Again, double contact. Simmer down. 5-1. That one able to go down. It was blocked, but on the right side of the floor. And that will put that little run to 3, so it's 5-2. Aguilera, the tennis getter. Big dig. But in the end, O'Connor didn't get it to where it needed to go. 6-2. Kelly Franklin. Setter, in addition to being an outside hitter. Love those versatile players, don't you? Jacobs, the right side. The transfer. Got 11 kills against First Baptist in that state semifinal. 7-2. Again, it's Taylor. From the back. Can't do much with that one. Panthers go the other way. Some of the backups in a comfortable position here. Mackenzie Capuzzo. Big ovation. She came in for her serve. And now we'll check back out. Tennis getter rejoins. 8-4. down 9-4. Again, to reset now, Lake Worth Christian is in front, 2 sets to none. Having some scoreboard operation issues on the screen, so our apologies. And now that's correct. Make that 10-4. We'll keep it reconciled. Miscommunication and starting to fall apart for the Panthers in their third state final. So looking for that first championship. It's a timeout with an 11-4 score. Tennis getter now double figures for kills, as is Caputo for Lake Worth Christian. 14 and 10 respectively. Sam Taylor still leading the way on the other side with 19. Drama's got 4. And 19 of the 25, all but one player for St. John Paul II. We'll go to her again from the back row. She's got another, that's 20. At 11-5, serve from Austin, and it will be a point for the Panthers. That violation. (11-6). That 11-7. Austin, the sophomore, just joined the team this year, leading this team to a championship appearance. In front of Austin that time it falls. Lake Worth up 12-7. About halfway to a decisive third set win. On the line, a 5th state championship for the school from Lake Worth. And they've crossed that threshold now at 13. Carly Horn. Austin had the first touch. O'Connor up. Back to Taylor. Huge, what a quick arm swing from Montero there. Make that Caputo. I beg your pardon. Caputo with the kill. Total starting to edge up. 14-7. Caputo now with 11 kills. Franklin gonna make that Taylor gonna get another one. They need more than just siding out here. They're gonna have to get a couple of runs. Jensen Beach and Ponte Vedra, our next match. 5A final. Second of 4 today here from Fort Myers. Caputo with a big swing, trying to go cross court with it. Well, they activate her again from the middle. Caputo. Oh, saved that time by Wallace. Atwood just got down low. In the end, not enough. 15-8. Just trading blows. Montero. O'Connor up to Taylor. That one's long. Attack error. Has to do so much as Sam Taylor. It's Austin. Taylor got it to go that time. Atwood now, libero. Just throws her body all over the floor. Not that time. Tennis getter in double figures. Now on 12 kills. $17-9. Has the ace. 22 assists and 3 aces in the state semi. It's 18-9. 6 points away from the 2020 championship for Lake Worth Christian. Lost their big hitter Sarah Franklin, who's Kelly's older sister. Lost her to Michigan State in the Big Ten. Tara Kaiser said, well, this year we just had to spread it out more. And they've spread it out quite thick, like a schmear on a bagel. Again, you've got 3 players in double figures in kills in this match. Franklin, Tennis Getter, and Caputo. Jacobs getting close to that 10. Aguilera to serve, 18-9. Double block. Jacobs and Tennis Getter, 19-9. Atwood, libero being the third ball. Taylor more in system that time. Middle Tennis Getter. St. John Paul II trying to be scrappy and stay alive here. Good rally though, the better ones we've seen. A scramble drill though. Taylor cross court. Montero had the first touch. Tennis Getter. Big dig by Austin. Dump it across. Oh, a double contact ends the rally. Oh, you hate that. 20-9. Aguilera. Tight serve. Atwood. And that's long. And it is 21-9. They were within a point of taking set 1. Now that might have changed things. Fighting back 24-19 down to take a lead, and in the end succumbing 29-27. Second set 25-17, and right now it's 21-9. Big block out of play, so the kill goes to Jacobs. 22-9. They are just starting to steamroll here. The Panthers running out of gas. getting here, a big accomplishment. Attack error from Ijama. 23-9. Panthers started the season 3-7, went on a 10-game winning streak. There's some perseverance for you, and again, not a senior on the roster. So could be back in this position next year with a little bit more experience. Bit of an overpass. Jacobs, up high, down hard, it is set and match point. Back kills for her. For the championship, Aguilera. It will be Tennisgetter. Blocked at the point. Joma stayed with it. Atwood. Taylor to keep it alive. And that's it. 25-9 in set 3. 5 is so fine for Lake Worth Christian. The defenders get a 19-2 and have their 5th state championship and back-to-back, 2019 and 2020. So congratulations to Terry Kaiser and her coaches and players. A 3-set victory here in the 2A championship. And if you talk to Kaiser, Coach Kaiser afterward, it'll be really nothing but a thing. Just old hat now. A 19-2 season. Had to go 5 sets in their state semifinal. Not the case today. The await final stats will bring those to you. And then we will lay out to give you the medal and trophy presentation, as we always do here at Fort Myers. Let's take a look at the final numbers from this 2A championship. For St. John Paul II, 22 kills. Sam Taylor leading the way at 264 for the match. 4 for Ijama. 1 each for O'Connor and Lene Austin. In the end, had 4 aces, just 2 service errors, but out of the serve-receive errors, they had